Hello, welcome back to the Drisha Rampa podcast. I am Delicia. So today I have with me a story from a podcast called Ask a Man from Metro FM. So I'm just gonna read you a summary rather than playing an audio, that whole thing. So this summary was written by Offense ND. So it's offense underscore ND on X. So you can check it out. Shout out to her. So the show is hosted by Kuzo, Teledi, Somizi, and the Naked DJ. So let me dive into the story. Okay, it's very interesting. The show is very interesting. Okay, it's a podcast where people call in to ask for advice considering their relationships. Very fun, I know. So yeah, let's dive into this one. Anonza, meaning anonymous, just the name that they give them. Anonymous is a female, 33, moved in a new place, currently single. She was pregnant and then she gave birth when she moved to the new place. She then got into an entanglement with the neighbor. After 4 months, she felt strange. You know what? I've listened to this podcast aired live. So this is summary. So I'll read it the way I understand best because I think I'm struggling a little bit here and there with understanding, especially that I know the story. But I'll read it just so we understand. Remember, okay, her taste buds were not making were not making sense. She then did a pregnancy test and she was positive, but she never told the guy but continued with a relationship. Later in the year, the guy got into a financial strain and he moved out of the complex with his family. So let me go back a little bit. So this lady, she's 33 years of age. She just moved into a new place. So when she moved there, she was already pregnant and she was about to give birth. So then she gave birth, and then after 3 months of giving birth, she started having a thing with her neighbor, with a male neighbor, right? And then as time went on top of that, she then found out that she's pregnant. She found out through by the changes in her taste buds and feeling difference in her body. Okay, and then she knew that she's pregnant for sure because she took a pregnancy test. But when she found out that she was pregnant, she did not tell the neighbor, the guy, right? Now she didn't tell him. She continued seeing him. But wala surprise, the guy doesn't know, right? Yeah, we assume he doesn't know that she's pregnant because she didn't tell him. But then because of financial strain, I guess that's what the guy told her. He had to move out with his family. So basically, this man is a family man, meaning he has a woman in his life, a wife, and a child. But anyway, let's continue. It gets crazy. She was also close with the guy's partner. So she was dating her neighbor, right? And this neighbor has a wife. And she's also sort of like a friend to that wife that she's cheating on, like the wife that she sleeps with the husband. Like, we're friends, right? But I'm sleeping with your man and you don't know that. She eats a lot from this family, I'm telling you, through the friendship and the man, like, ooh, they will share meals, help each other out when in need. She didn't tell her because she thought it would break her. Like, She hasn't told anyone. She tried to terminate but couldn't because of finances. Listen, remember, she's a friend to the man that she's seeing. Huh? Wait, let me rephrase that. She's cheating with this man, and this man has a wife, and she's also a friend to that wife. So she goes around giggling with this wife, sharing meals, laughing, having fun together, hanging out, and all that. But she doesn't tell him that I'm sleeping with your man and I'm also pregnant. Why she didn't tell him? Because she thought it would break it, which is obvious. That's a great betrayal. And on top of that, remember, she is a 4-month-old baby, right? Number one. Number two, she's dating her neighbor. Number three, the neighbor is not just a neighbor. This man is not just a neighbor. He has a whole family and a wife with. So on top of that, she thought of getting rid of the pregnancy. So because of money, she couldn't do that because she didn't have the money. She wanted to get rid of the pregnancy, but unfortunately, she did not have money, and therefore, she had to keep the baby. And then she opted for the second option. Listen, she is looking to apply for abortion. I mean, adoption. She doesn't know what to do. Guy is struggling financially, and he has a 7-year-old daughter. She doesn't know what to do. Wow. Wow. Like, first of all, like, she's strong, Like, how on earth would she just go have fun through sex and she just gave birth 4 months ago and she's out here having fun in the like that kind of what kind of fun is that? And also she just plays with no protection. What was she thinking? No, what was she thinking? I mean, she messed up like the whole thing. I think the fact that the baby daddy is not there or the father of the child is not there should just have given her the opportunity to focus on her and a baby and getting her life together, her finances, starting afresh as much as she had moved to a new place. But no, she chose to distress in a most dangerous way ever. It is worse to date your neighbor. It is worse, 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 worse. And on top of that, is a married man. No, and you're playing with no protection. Like, okay, okay, wow. Mm-mm. So everything is done by the partner. She wants to know if she should tell him. The baby is kicking every day, but she has never visited the doctors. Wow. Like, it's a big wow. I mean, like, why would she do that? So she's busy thinking, right? When you're thinking, when you're in deep thoughts, you become motionless, right? You become steady because you're in deep thoughts, like. But guess what? While you're busy doing the thinking and whatsoever, life is happening, time is moving, it's ticking. Why am I saying that? It's been more than a month, I'm sure, that she found out that she's pregnant, right? And the fact that the baby's kicking, it's a human being, like it's grown, the baby's growing. So it's been, I don't know the how the baby goes by counting them. I'm not sure about it. I wouldn't know that by the time the baby kicks, what is the approximate amount of months, I don't know. But the fact that the baby's kicking, no, he or she is born. And she's still thinking, but not taking any action, which is very bad because you need to consider the baby by taking medication. As much as she says she has never visited the doctors. What do you think? Because I have big, 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 huge problems on this one. The fact that she's just only coming out of the pregnancy 6 months, 4 months. The body needs to recover. But she was not all about it. Number two, or maybe the body goes back to its originality quickly. That will be so amazing. Like, wow. Maybe she was able to do it because she was back into herself. Let's not blame her. You never know. If that's the case, like, wow. Big girls to women, right? Wow. Okay, let's put that aside. Maybe she was feeling okay, but then out of all the men in the world, you just choose your neighbor. Like, how? Like, how? You sit in the house and you hear them, like, maybe you hear some of the moves coming in or out with the car, something like that. Like, I'm having a problem with the neighbor. That's so close. And on top of that, you're a friend to his wife. Why would you do that? But anyways, maybe I'm overreaching, you know. Just let me know what you think about this in the comment section, please, because this is a very interesting story, I must say. Dating your neighbor, that one is a big no, 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 no. And why are you not going to see the doctors? Stop dating your neighbors. I don't know what you think. Or you mean like as long as we're not from the same province, we just met here, we can do it? Maybe as long as we didn't grow up together, we just met here. It just happened that we're neighbors. I think it's the same as dating your colleague. It's just a no. But anyways, let me leave it there. Okay, if you haven't, please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode. Do comment your thoughts and also share with others. Okay, I want us to learn from this. Neighbors, wow. That's all from me. Let me love and leave you.